What's up guys, how y'all doing? Welcome to a new video and welcome to a Warriors Den recap video. I wasn't able to live stream it this time unfortunately, but I did say that I would do a recap video for you guys that are not able to catch the live stream. So I will pretty much cover everything in like 10 to 15 minutes roughly. So let's just get straight into it. Straight off the bat, right at the start, we have some music obviously during the stream starting screen, and take a listen.
I like it.
So it sounds to me a little bit like Mongolian folk music, so this could be obviously a hint towards the new Outlander hero that we're going to be getting at Title Update 2. So just looking at Title Update 1, which is obviously live tomorrow, the new season launches tomorrow. We're going to be getting the new Battle Pass and the Legacy Pass as well. The Legacy Pass is from Year 4, Season 4. We're going to take a look at all the stuff that you can get from that in just a moment. But we're also getting a new hero skin. I thought it was going to be either Tiandi or JJ, but to my surprise, it is actually Zanhu. And again, I'm going to show you the new hero skin in just a second. But the seasonal event, Frostwind offering, we have the return of Ice Brawlers. Now, Ice Brawlers is one of my favorite. I'm not sure if there's any changes to the game mode or anything, or if it's just going to be the same as before. But the Ice Brawlers is back. We've got some new armor variations. Those are for the Samurai, the Wulin, and the Outlanders. Once again, I'm going to show you guys those soon. We also got some testing grounds. These are going to be focused on feats again. The last testing grounds was focused on Warden's feats. Speaking of Warden's feats, they are going to be going live in the game tomorrow on the season launch. So those changes from the last testing grounds are going live. I'm very excited for that. So this testing grounds is going to be covering some PK feats. We're going to get into that though in just a second. So we've got 3 hero fests. Zanhu on December the 12th, Conqueror on January the 9th, and Ocelotl on January the 16th. So looking at Title Update 2, we've got a free event pass. We don't know anything about that event just yet. We'll find out closer to the time. And yeah, looking at the dates as well, I didn't actually realize that the dates were on this. It is looking like it is going to be January 23rd for the Title Update 2. So that's when we're going to get the brand new hero. It's going to be a female Outlander, and it's going to be like a villainy type of role. And obviously, judging by the opening music, could be a Mongolian. I think that's probably what they're hinting at with that music on the opening. We've got 3 hero fests, February the 13th, February the 27th, March the 6th. We don't know who those are yet. We'll find out close to the time. And another throwback event. Alright, so speaking of the hero skin, I'm going to quickly play the seasonal trailer for you guys, which is just a minute and a half. That's going to show you the season trailer and the brand new hero skin for the Zanhu. Let's check it out.
Here I stand, the Starfall sword in my grip, a gift given in times of peace. Peace, the great lie. In General Jur, I put not my trust, for I know what he is. A man of ambition. But he is necessary. Ours shall be an alliance. A downfall is coming.
Alright, so during that trailer, I'm pretty confident that we just saw the Hero Fest executions. So let me just quickly navigate to where I saw that. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be the Zanhu Hero Fest finisher, but let's check it out.
But he is necessary.
Alright, pretty sure that's probably going to be the Zanhu Hero Fest finisher, and I'm pretty sure we got a little sneak peek of Ocelotls and Conquerors here as well. Let's check it out. Alright, here's the Ocelotl. And the Conqueror. He's spinning his flail quite quickly. I'm pretty sure that those were little sneak peeks of the upcoming Hero Fest, but I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that, but I guess we'll find out. So I was very surprised to see that we was going to get a Zanhu hero skin this time. I really honestly thought it was going to be either between the Tiandi or the JJ. Very, very surprised that they went with the Zanhu, but he looks pretty cool. I really like the fabric that he has, like, moving around him. Looks pretty badass. Like, you can see it a little bit more in one of the 3D model views as well that they show in just a second, but I'll show you guys that. So yeah, as you can see, this fabric going around him is moving, so I think it's a pretty cool skin. Guess we'll be seeing a little bit more of the Zanhu coming on the channel in the next few days. Also as well, it is snowing on harbour, so yeah, breaking news. It is winter is here on the harbour map, so yeah, just thought I'd show you that one. We got some Christmas minions. Got some little elves here and some reindeers, which is pretty funny. The next one's my favourite though. The snowmen. I like these ones. So yeah. Alright, so we talked a little bit about the Ice Brawlers, the Frostwind offering. So here are just some of the rewards that you can get for playing that game mode. So these are for limited time only. We've got a Woolin victory effect as well. Again, it's limited time from December the 19th to January the 9th. Alright, Year 8 Season 4 Battle Pass. Yo, this picture is incredible. So let's take a look at some of the things that you can get from the new season battle pass. We've got some battle outfits as always. We always get some nice little battle outfits. We've got a new execution as well, double-edged gift. We saw that one in the trailer where he thought we was being nice, but nope, not today. Got these pretty cool effects as well, Artful Deceiver and Artful Pretender. I quite like the effect on the right. That's probably my favorite one. We got some ornaments as well. And we have a signature as well, Frostwind present. Griffin's bringing his sack to you. Well, trying to, anyway. And we got some weapons as well, the Battle Pass weapons, which, once again, I'm going to show you all of them now. As always, the shields are just absolutely insane. But yeah, let's go ahead and skip to the weapons, and I'm just going to go quiet and show you guys these. Also as well, whilst we're at it, I'm going to quickly show you the weapon skins that you can get from the Year 4 Season 4 Legacy Pass. So if you didn't play back then, you can use your chance to get these weapon skins and also the weapon skins for the new characters that have come out since then. So let's go ahead and play that. So as I mentioned earlier, the testing grounds this time are focusing on Peacekeeper feats. So the intent is to obviously make her stronger in the group fights. At the moment she does suffer because with a Peacekeeper on the external, she's not much of a threat. She can't really get into her real offense until she gets bleed. And on the external, she has really no way of getting the bleed unless maybe she catches a dodge, or she catches somebody with a guard on the right side, or somebody guard breaks for the bleed. But she does struggle in the group fights. So because she's already strong in 1v1, they're going to try and focus on improving it in 4v4 through her feats. So that's what they're going to do here in these testing grounds. So the tier 1 feat is going to be a crossbow wound. So that's going to fire a crossbow bolt at your target. That's going to deal 5 damage plus 10 bleed damage. And the cooldown is 30 seconds as well. And that's going to replace Bounty Hunter. I saw in the chat that a lot of people was a little bit surprised that there was replacing Bounty Hunter and a bit unhappy about that. But at the end of the day, it's testing grounds. It's not going on live. So let's just see how it is. So having this as the tier 1 feat, obviously, is going to allow her to bleed the opponents and then get into her real offense. So the tier 2 feat is Bleed Armor, and that's going to be a passive feat. Hitting a bleeding opponent gives you a plus 20% defense buff for 5 seconds. It cannot be reapplied whilst it's active, so once that's run out, you have to hit another bleeding opponent once again to get the buff again for another 5 seconds. But this has no cooldown, and this replaces the Fiat Lux. So the tier 3 feat is a passive, and basically this is you can now deflect attacks without matching the attack direction. And that's going to replace crossbow. So I know a lot of you are reading this right now and thinking, are you serious? What the hell? So we're going to be able to just back dodge, deflect everything. So the reason why they're doing this is obviously because... So they showed a little example of how this can be used effectively. So I'm going to play that for you guys now. You guys can make your own mind up about this.
To change the way they approach a fight against a Peacekeeper when she has that tier 3 unlocked, right? But the other thing that this does is what we can have Max put up right now is this super interesting part here where if the feed is not on, right, you can't really do that. But when the feed is on, this is a sort of situation that can happen that can trigger, right? So our game designer Nuke, Francis, that everybody kind of, a lot of people know, he's been here a bunch of times like in the past, really was pushing towards for this. It's a change that he was pushing for, where the idea here is Peacekeeper externally now is a massive threat because when that feed is unlocked, she can externally deflect trajectories. And so, as you can see here, the JJ is locked on to a different, to one of Peacekeeper's allies, and is throwing a side attack, right? So normally this would not be, it would be super hard to deflect because you would have to dodge in the direction of the attack.
Right.
But now you can just front dodge, she'll deflect properly and be able to punish it. So it's really an anti-group fight tool. Can be really, really disruptive, can be very strong. It's something that's really interesting that we're really pushing towards Peacekeeper, again, to help her contribute in those group fights.
So I can see why they've done this. But I mean, it's testing grounds. It's early to say, but obviously you can imagine the response from the community. You can imagine people in the chat say, oh, this is broken. This is absolutely broken. It does look on paper, it does obviously come across as broken. But like I said, it's testing grounds. Let's try it. Let's give them the feedback. At the end of the day, if it's too broken, if it's too broken, it won't go into the live game. That is the whole point of testing grounds, to test things. So the tier 4 feat is another passive, and that is called Induced Fear. So Peacekeeper applies a 20% defense debuff to all enemies around her within 6 meter radius, and that's going to replace Fear itself. So this is a permanent passive. So once this is unlocked, anyone that she's basically in 6 meter radius of is getting a 20% defense debuff. So this is very, very strong late game. Once again, though, we should test this and see how it is. So that's pretty much it for the testing grounds this time around. Just focusing on the feats. So get in there, give your feedback, and let's see how it goes. Should be a fun one, that's for sure. Alright, I'm going to quickly show you guys the armor variations for this season. The Samurai, the Wulin, and the Outlanders. So I'm just going to go ahead and roll this. A pretty good bunch of armor variations there. I think they're all pretty good. Obviously, when you stick all your customization on, your color palettes, your materials, they're gonna look very, very nice. Personally, love the Wheeling and the Outlanders. The Samurai, I guess we'll see. Like I said, we'll see with our customization. But there you go. All right, patch notes time. So as I mentioned earlier, Warden's feats reworks are going into the game. So I personally, as a Warden main, as a Warden enjoyer, very, very excited to be playing more Warden in the 4v4s, Elimination and Dominion. Got some Sohei buffs. So his opener heavies now have uninterruptible stance at 400 ms into the heavy. Uninterruptible stance is obviously hyper armor for those that don't know. So his opening heavies, again, hyper armor. Also the zone as well. I think that's what Mad Monk is. So the zone's going to have hyper armor as well. His zone is already very, very strong. It's a very, very good zone, but now it's even better. So there we go. Sohei now gains a soul whenever a soul attack trades at the same frame as an opponent's attack. I'm guessing this might be a bug fix or something. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it should have done that before, but it didn't. But that's a thing now. So there you go. Sohei can no longer gain souls on a successful bulwark counter by Black Pyro. Not gonna lie, don't have a clue what that means. If you know what that means, great. Sohei, that's some nice buffs for Sohei. Yeah, see what I did there? Anyway. Lawbringer, new moves. This is a big one. Lawbringer is finally getting a roll catcher. Finally. So that's going to be on light attack and heavy attack during the front dodge. I don't think they didn't show a video for this. So I guess we'll see tomorrow when we get our hands on it. But these changes go live tomorrow. These aren't testing grounds or anything. All these changes literally go live on the season launch. So you guys can go ahead and test the roll catcher tomorrow with the dash forward light and the dash forward heavy. So he's got some damage buffs as well to the openers on the top and the sides. As you can see, top heavy opener now deals 25, up from 23. The side heavy opener now deals 24, up from 22. Hitokiri nerfs, let's go, man. So Hitokiri now has 125 HP, down from 140. As you know, he has 120 stamina, down from 130. This is good changes straight away because she's going to have a lot less tradability because her HP is down and her heavy damage already aren't too high. So she loses a lot of tradability, which is good. The Rye Kick and the Rye Sweep no longer drain stamina. That's good. Not a big fan of that draining stamina in the first place, so that's good. And the Endless Myriad now has less forward movement. So some nice little Hitokiri nerfs to cheer you guys up. Also some Varangian Guard nerfs as well. So superior block window on the following light attacks have been standardized to 200 ms, down from 300 ms. So that's pretty much on the... So that's crushing counters for you guys that don't know. The crushing counters was way too strong. So nice little Varangian Guard nerfs as well to cheer you up even more. So Nusha got some changes as well. Her zone attack is now a 2-hit zone attack. So it's pretty much like Kensei zone. The first hit is 500 ms, that deals 11 damage. The second hit is 800 ms and that deals 24. And it can be feinted or soft feinted into the traps on the second hit as normal. So there is a little video of this, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys.
You can play the video and we'll go as we go, right? So the first hit is 500 ms, deals 11 damage. The second hit is 800, deals 24. It can be feinted or soft feinted into traps. So basically, the main issue with Nusha's zone is that, like, before the buff, it's super slow, right? So it has the best trap, deals a lot of damage, that trap and stuff, so that's great. But it was extremely slow. It's hard to get people off of you.
And last but not least, one of my favorites of the whole patch notes, the cringe Berserker dodge tech is now gone. So they fixed the dodge unlock tech that could be performed during dodge recovery cancels. So that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you think of the new season launch. Once again, this goes live tomorrow. So yeah, let me know in the comments, what are you most looking forward to? What do you think of the new hero skin? What do you think of the armor variations, the weapon skins, you know, the battle pass stuff? Let me know in the comments, guys. But once again, thank you all for the support. Love you all, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye.